Ready to master digital marketing and take your clinic to the next level? Whether you're a chiropractor, physical therapist, acupuncturist, or wellness practitioner, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Clinic Marketing Podcast, where we unlock the secrets to attracting more patients and growing your practice. From SEO and website design to social media strategies and the latest in AI, we bring you actionable tips to amplify your online presence, connect with your ideal audience, and outshine the competition. Tune in to stay ahead of the curve and outshine your competition.
Hey there, it's Darcy Sullivan from Propel Marketing and Design and the Clinic Marketing Podcast. Thank you so much for listening here. I think you're going to enjoy this clip. It's from a popular episode in our archives. Don't forget, you can leave a review on iTunes. It would mean the world. It helps spread the word about this podcast. All right, let's get into the episode. Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Clinic Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Darcy Sullivan from Propel Marketing and Design. Today, we're diving into 3 powerful AI tools that are revolutionizing the way you can create content. There are so many AI tools out there that I wanted to narrow things down for you. So today, I am sharing with you 3 of my favorite AI writing tools. There are tons of tools out there, obviously, but these 3 I feel are so easy to use, especially if you're just getting started. Be sure to stick around because number 3 is my absolute favorite and the one I use every day for work. Now, before we dive in, it's important to note that AI tools have limitations. These are tools that are there to assist you, not to replace or act as a replacement for human, creative, and critical thinking. I am absolutely not suggesting that you use them to completely take over your writing process. You can find links to all of the resources that will be mentioned in today's episode on the show notes page on our website at propelyourcompany.com. There you can find show notes from all podcast episodes, helpful blog posts, guides, checklists, upcoming trainings, and much more. All right, let's dive into the AI list with one of the most popular tools. The first tool that we're going to talk about today is ChatGPT. I think most people tuning into this episode have either heard of ChatGPT before or have used it. And while I do say that, there's still so many people out there who have yet to try this tool and some that don't know about it. In fact, I was on a call with a client the other day who had never heard about ChatGPT before. If you are just getting started with AI tools, I think this is one of the most popular ones to start to use and play around with. ChatGPT is powered by OpenAI. Now, we've got awesome resources for you on our website, and a couple of those I want to take a moment to mention right now. There were 2 podcast episodes that I did that were specific to ChatGPT, but I think you'll find them relevant for some of the other tools that we're mentioning today as well. There was the episode ChatGPT Hacks for Clinic Blogs Boost SEO Traffic and Engagement. There was 3 ChatGPT mistakes that can hurt your clinic's marketing and SEO. Both of those you can find on the website along with a ChatGPT SEO and content marketing prompt cheat sheet. You can find those on the website or by looking at the show notes. And if you are a member of our Ready, Set, Rank program, that's our DIY SEO program, within that program, you will find a few specific AI trainings inside in the bonus section. And if you're interested in learning more about that program, again, you can visit our website. A couple key features of ChatGPT are its abilities to understand context, to handle various writing tasks. It's great for brainstorming, outlining topics or ideas, for generating content when given specific directive, and helping you during the research stage. It's also one of my favorite tools to use when naming podcast episodes or blog posts. I typically go to ChatGPT and I will tell it what the topic is of the blog post or a podcast and ask it to provide me with 25 potential titles that I could use. One thing that you want to make sure when you're using some of these AI tools like ChatGPT is that you ask it for more than one response. In the example I just gave, sometimes I will ask it for between 10 to 25 titles for a podcast or blog post. Very easy to use. Some cons do include, however, the fact that ChatGPT at the current time has potentially a bias and can sometimes produce inaccurate information. You will notice there's also a repetitiveness and a genericness to some of the content that it provides. This, again, is why we want to make sure that we're careful at how we're using these tools. We're not going over to ChatGPT and just asking it to write a blog post for us. We're using it in strategic ways to help improve the writing process by asking it to go through and potentially read the content that we have for a page and asking it what additional information we should add. Or, again, the example that I gave in asking it for titles for a blog post, or you could do the same thing for titles for an email, or give it a blog post and have it provide you with a email blast based off of the blog post that you provided. Now, similar to ChatGPT, we have tool number 2, and that's Claude. Claude was developed by Anthropic. Claude is another conversational AI tool that's similar to ChatGPT, but it prides itself on being safer and providing more ethical outputs. All tools that we are mentioning today currently are freemium tools. If you haven't heard the word freemium before, it means that there is a free version and a paid version. So with ChatGPT and Claude, you have the option to try them for free, and then they have an upgraded paid version as well. Like ChatGPT, Claude can handle various tasks, from helping you outline articles, summarize text, all the things that you would use ChatGPT for, you can also use Claude for. Now, what I honestly like to do is if I am giving ChatGPT a prompt, I will kind of create a battle of the bots, if you will. In one browser window, I will open up ChatGPT and I will give it a specific prompt. I will then just copy and paste that exact prompt into Claude. And this way, I've got multiple responses that I can use. And sometimes I'll like what Claude supplies me better than what I like the ChatGPT supplies, and vice versa. I'll then take the information that they gave me and combine and modify. So, for instance, if I had written a blog post and I wanted to derive an email blast from the blog post, I would go to ChatGPT and Claude and say, here's a blog post that I wrote. I am trying to create an email blast for it. Please help, and paste both in. Then I would look at what both of them supplied and sometimes kind of grab some sections from one, some sections from another, Or in the same process, if I'm looking to get some assistance with some outlining or rephrasing some wording, I will do the same. I will go to both and kind of let them battle it out to see who can supply me with the best response. Other runners up in the same category of the chat type feature that ChatGPT and Claude offer include Bing Copilot, Google Gemini, and others. I did not include all of these because personally, I feel as though I've tried a number of different solutions for this specific tools. I prefer ChatGPT and Claude currently over Bing Copilot, Google Gemini, and others. Again, you can check out the resources. We've got ChatGPT hacks for clinic blogs and 3 ChatGPT mistakes that can hurt your marketing and SEO. Both of those, you can take the information that's in there and apply it to both ChatGPT and Claude, along with the ChatGPT SEO and content marketing prompt cheat sheet. Now, lastly, but absolutely not least, we have the tool that I use literally every day for work, and that's Grammarly. If you're not familiar with Grammarly, again, check out the show notes. Grammarly has been around for a while now, and it's primarily known as a grammar and spell checking tool, but it's really starting to evolve into so much more. Again, like ChatGPT and Claude, it has freemium options, free and premium. I would definitely suggest that you start by checking out their free version. Grammarly now offers AI-powered suggestions that go beyond just catching some typos. It can help with tone adjustments in the way that you're writing, readability improvements, and more. Now, what I love about Grammarly is you're not just going to Grammarly and pasting something in and getting feedback. While you can do that, it actually integrates with your email, your Google Docs, your Word docs. You can use it in your website editor. You can use it in Slack and more. It is amazing. It provides real-time suggestions, helping you fine-tune your writing for grammar, style, and clarification. Again, I rely on this tool more than any other AI tool we talked about today. It's been around, though, for a while. It was actually founded in 2009. And again, it's really, truly evolved from being that basic grammar checker that it used to be to now an AI-powered writing assistant. So I strongly suggest, if you have not had the opportunity to check out any of the tools we listed today, they do have free options, so they're definitely worth playing around with. Let's recap what we talked about today. We talked about ChatGPT, Claude, and Grammarly. I really would encourage you to experiment with all of these tools and remember to use them responsibly. Remember, these are tools that are there to assist you, not to replace or act as a replacement for human, creative, and critical thinking.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Before you go, I've got something exciting to share. If you're ready to rank higher on Google and attract more patients, you're invited to a free workshop designed to help you dominate the first page of Google without spending a dime on ads. In this workshop, you'll learn proven SEO strategies to attract new patients, how to optimize your Google business profile for local search dominance, and the number one thing you can do today to boost your website performance in just 10 minutes. Plus, you'll receive a patient-centered SEO action plan, a free step-by-step guide to help you take action right away. Don't let your website fade into the background. Sign up now at propelyourcompany.com/learn. Again, that's propelyourcompany.com/learn. Spots are limited, so grab your seat today.